Hello everyone. Today we're going to have area model probability. Area model is used to find two events or used to find the probability of two events happening. So let's take an example here. So the first box contains 12 pepperoni pizza and 8 Hawaiian pizza. Another box contains 10 Coke and 5 ginger ale. During brunch, a student can pick 1 pizza and 1 soda. So the question here would be, what is the probability that a student, so this notation that we have here. So what is the probability that the student can pick Hawaiian and Coke combination? What is the probability? So the P stands for probability. Probability that a student can pick pepperoni and ginger ale combination. So that's what we're going to solve for. So in order that we can get the probability of, these here, we are going to fill this table in first. So we're going to count the total pizza that we have here. So we have 12 and 8 would be 20. So this is 20 right here. And then the total soda that we have here, we got 10 and 5 is 15. So that's 15 total soda. Now, in the first box, so these are for the first box, that's one event, and this is another event, and these two events are independent events. So we have the probability that of the first box here, that's a pepperoni. That means 12 over 20. So there were 12 pepperoni from total of 20 pizza. Then we have here the Hawaiian would be 8. So that would be 8 over 20. Now notice that the sum of these two, when we add them together, 12 plus 8 is 20, over 20 is 1. So the sum of these two is 1, because in probability, the total probabilities would always be 1 every time. So for the other event that we have here for the soda, there are 10 Cokes. So I'm going to write 10 over the total soda is 15. So that's 10 over 15. We're going to be reducing answers at the end here. So just don't worry about the reducing this into lowest term, but let's do it on the final answer. So the second box here is, second box for ginger ale, that's 5 over 15. So I'm going to write 5 over 15. Now the question is, how do we feel this? No, by the way, notice that this is again 1, because you have 10 plus 5 is 15 over 15 is 1. Now we are going to fill this in. Now here's the deal. All of these 4 when added together is also 1 again, because the total probability would always be 1. So let's show the work for this, what to fill in here. So area model means we are going to multiply these two, because the word and means we multiply. So we're multiplying the probability of these two events. So I'll show the work up here. So that would be 12 over 20 times 10 over 15. So that means 12 over 12 times 10 is 120. So that's 120 over 20 times 15 is 300. And what does this number mean? If a student gets a chance to pick 300 times, 120 times of those, he's going to get pepperoni and Coke combination. Again, we're going to be reducing this in the final answer, but don't worry about it. So we will have here these three more boxes here. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. When you're done, unpause it and check your answers. Fill this in. Okay, so let's see what you got. So this one right here would be, you can multiply any of those first. It doesn't really matter. So I can have 5 over 15 times 12 over 20. And this is 60 over 300. And then this one right here, I can have 10 over 15 times 8 over 20. 10 times 8 is 80 over 300. So it's 80 over 300. And we have 5 over 15 times 8 over 20. This would be 5 times 8 is 40 over 300. Notice that if we add all of these, 120 plus 80 is 200, plus 40 is 240, plus 60 is 300. So 300 over 300 is 1. Did you get the same answer as this? Good. Perfect. Now let's find the probability of each of these. We can already reduce this to lowest term. So we can reduce this to lowest term here. So before we fill this in, so if we start on this one right here, 120 and 300, this is divisible by 60. So therefore, we can reduce this to 2 over 5. So that can be reduced to 2 over 5. And then this 60 over 300 here, this is divisible by 60. So this can be reduced to 1 over 5. Okay, this one right here, 40 over 300, this is divisible by 20. So this is 2 over 15. 2 over 15. And this one right here is divisible by 20. And this is 4 over 15. So let's fill this in. The probability that the first pick is Hawaiian and the second pick is Coke. So Hawaiian and Coke would be 4 over 15. So this is 4 over 15. Okay? Now at this time, I'll give you time to answer these 3 problems right here. Okay, so what did you get? So we have pepperoni and ginger ale. So pepperoni and ginger ale would be 1 over 5. Did you get 1 over 5 for this? Good. What about Hawaiian and ginger ale? Hawaiian and ginger ale is 2 over 15. And pepperoni and Coke, so that would be 2 over 5. Did you get the same answers as this? Good. Perfect. Now, this time around, we are going to have the next example. This time around, the numbers are in percentage. So how do we find the probability? So first up, the story here is that there are 7th and 8th graders who were surveyed whether they are right-handed or left-handed. And these are the results here. So that means 45% of 7th graders and then 55% of 8th graders, and then there's 75% that are right-handed, and then 25% are left-handed. So how do we change this to decimals? Remember, we move 2 places to the left, so this is 0.45. This is 0.55. This is 0.75. And this is 0.25. I'll take this one as an example and then I'll give you time to do the other 3 right here. So again, we are going to multiply these 2 numbers here. The answer here should be 0.3375. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try these 3 problems out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, what did you get for this one right here? This one should be 0.415. This is 0.1125. And this is 0.1375. Did you get the same answers as this? Good. Perfect. Now let's fill this in. So I'll fill the first one in. 7th grader and left-handed. So 7th grader and left-handed is this. 7th grader, left-handed. So that is 0.1125. Now others are gonna, in some problems, we may be asked to give a percentage. This can be changed into, this proportion can be changed into percentage, or this is actually 11.25%. So if you go around and ask 7th and, in this middle school right here, you get 11% of students are actually 7th grader and at the same time left-handed. So that's what these numbers mean. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. When you're done, and pause it and check your answer. Okay, so in here we got we have 8th grader and right-handed. So that is 0.41. Oh, this is supposed to be 4125. So that is 4125. So I missed that part over there. So that is 0.4125. That's 8th grader and right-handed. And then the next one here is 8th grader and left-handed. 8th grader left-handed is 0.1375. And then 7th grader and right-handed. So 0.3375. Did you get the same answers as this? Good. Perfect. If you find this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!